Today was one of those days where I felt like nothing. I didn't feel awful, and I didn't feel great either. I woke up late. I continued to push off doing anything until about 2 p.m. And then I was hit with a sudden impending doom. So, it was just an average Monday. I decided to flip the switch in my head and just start doing things. Easiest stuff first, do the laundry, pick up the trash, just general chore things. Something felt different than usual this time, though. I don't know what it was. Maybe just that I hadn't really been creative for a little while and I was in a little bit of a slump. I had this creative desire to do something with my day, but I didn't really have anything planned for the day. It was just chores. Now, I've watched a ton of YouTube videos where people are like, you have to start filming your life. Your life is not as boring as you think it is. And, all that YouTuber motivation stuff. And I believe them. My life isn't boring. I definitely don't believe that my life is boring. But what about the boring days? The days like today? The days where you have every intention of deep cleaning your car, but when you go to spray down the floor mats, you find out that you don't have a working hose at the moment, so you contemplate momentarily on if you really want to check that to-do list today and decide to just go pay somebody to do it right. So I was going to just take the car to a detailing shop and get it all done real quick instead of doing it myself, because it's going to be better if they do it anyway and they can shampoo the seats and all that. But I took it in and I said, hey, I just want the inside done because I just had my windshield replaced. I'm not supposed to run it through an automatic car wash yet. And she said, okay, it'll be a little bit cheaper, but it would be a better deal if I just came back and got it all done at once. Which is dumb, but whatever. So, now what? So I've been back at home for a while now, but I'm getting whatever the opposite of homesick is. Wanderlust? I don't know. See, I bought this van back in 2021, and I've traveled a bunch of the western states intermittently over the last few years, and I did about 5 months full-time in it, and that was awesome. It was a really amazing time, and I really enjoyed it. But I have one regret. I didn't film any of it. I barely even have photos. I have like one photo. That's 2 fingers, Nick. I have like one photo, and it's of the inside of the van. I like barely documented anything. I have like some journal entries, but definitely no video. And it's not like I wasn't doing anything in my travels. I was just doing it for me. And that's great, but it got stale pretty quick. I spent a lot of time in nature just exploring and writing and reading and just genuinely enjoying my own company. And that's pretty great for an early 20s male. But my 5th month was no longer a cool guy in his early 20s coasting with the direction of the wind and having great adventures along the way. It quickly became just some weirdo living in a parking garage. So I moved into a place, and then I moved out of it, and then I moved back home. But during that period, I built this loop station, and I started this YouTube channel, and I realized I have what I need to start van life again. So I'm doing my 3rd renovation of the van. The hard part is done. It's insulated. It's got the roof vent. I just need to build the actual furniture inside of it. So I'm doing that one more time, and this time with a little bit more intention now that I have some full-time van dwelling experience. So now I have the intention of returning to van life with my loop station and making music in strange and hard to reach places. And I am bringing you with me this time. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Thank you, Aristotle. Why, hello there, Mr. Skate Park. I started skating a few years ago, and it's taught me a lot of valuable lessons, the most prominent of which I would label consistency. Skateboarding is one of those skills which takes just an absolute enormous amount of time to master, and every second that you are enjoying it, it seems like everything is just totally stacked against you. So it's kind of like YouTube. The interesting thing about skateboarding is the relationship between you and your muscle memory. If you take a week or more off, you immediately start to drop in skill. And it's just not like riding a bike at all. You have to work at it consistently or you fall off completely, and getting back really takes a hard push. No pun intended. And that's my lesson for the day. Starting with zero motivation is very difficult, but pushing through that and doing chores, getting exercise, just getting started, it's all about momentum. And once you get that momentum started, the rest just naturally falls into place. Do I have a video now? Wow. Thanks for watching. See you soon.